The idea of a public rose garden had been discussed for a number of years by the Visalia Garden Club. In 1954, Mrs. Esther Jones, a member who had been instrumental in the early planning stages, became chairman of the Rose Garden. The first plantings were made in February 1955 at the Tulare County Hospital in Tulare. Donations of these roses were made annually by various growers, with Jackson and Perkins being the main donor. The garden was developed as an accredited public rose garden using the standards of the American Rose Society. A public rose garden is not for test planting purposes, but simply for public viewing. By 1958, the space at the county hospital was completely filled, and a shipment of 70 rose bushes was expected within the next 3 months. It was decided that the new shipment and any received in the future would be displayed on the grounds of the new Tulare County Courthouse in Visalia. Mrs. Jones contacted the American Rose Society for permission to continue the project in Visalia and the Board of Supervisors to advise them of the expansion of the project as a gift to the county. Over the years, due to lack of space and additional parking areas developed on the courthouse grounds, some plants were removed, usually older and less popular varieties. The county maintenance department continued the care and maintenance of the gardens until the passage of Proposition 13, when funds were no longer available to continue the same level of maintenance. The rose gardens began to decline. The rose growers discontinued their support of the gardens in 1982. The roses at the Tulare County Hospital, later the Health Department, were removed for additional parking. In the summer and fall of 1998, the UC Master Gardeners of Tulare and Kings County decided to seek permission to renovate the rose gardens at the county courthouse. The renovated gardens would be used to demonstrate to the public the cultural practices required for a variety of rose types. An agreement was established that the Master Gardeners would install a new drip irrigation system, walkways, complete the renovation, maintain the gardens, and recommend to the Parks and Rec Department the proper irrigation and fertilization schedule. The Master Gardens had their first workday December 5, 1998, removing all the bushes from the first 2 beds, rototilling the ground, and marking plant placement. Star Rose Nursery and Bear Creek Productions, the growers of Jackson Perkins roses, donated plants. The Master Gardeners continued for 3 more workdays, finishing the 4th and 5th beds on February 12, 1999. The goals and objectives of the Master Gardeners include providing the community with a demonstration rose garden, providing volunteer hours and hands-on experience for the Master Gardeners, provide community awareness of the Master Gardener program, and improving the aesthetic value of the area.
Because if you have too much old wood, it's just trying to support it, and it puts more of a stress on it.
Right. Yeah, I was going to get rid of.
Yeah, I can understand that, but I imagine.
That's what I'm wondering, like you said, whether to just take him
We have to get things off.
and the leaves you definitely need to get off anyway, because they'll just harbor all sorts of critters. At home, I've raked around them, which is part of our agenda here. And the birds followed me right after that, coming to get it. Now, ideally, you try to make it a nice shape, but
I mean,
you just
I
don't
got
have
it
anything.
out.
Yeah, you
But-
just don't have anything to work with there. And some of the little teeny puny guys like that are always going to be a teeny puny guy.
Because I would probably
The
take
blooms
this
on
off,
some of these are
this one
good
down
sized,
for it
and
to go out that way, but I don't know.
there used to be some good.
Yeah, because like this one here, that's definitely a keeper.
Yeah, he's a nice, robust, and he's going to replace ultimately
Yep.
that guy.
And this
And-
one will replace this.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah, and that was always Norm's thing, was to think ahead and leave some that next year you can take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't have to do everything at once. A lot of things, if the sun gets at them, the scale doesn't do well.
Good.
So, and I'm wondering if just leaving it
Exposed.
exposed, because I had a shrub that a landscape person said, oh, you need to do the systemic and you need to get all carried away. And it had real cotton cushion scales on it.
Yes, I had that in my lemon
We
tree.
pruned a bunch of things around it, and the sun got it. And
took it down.
yeah, partly it makes the plant more robust, you know, and then the plant can fight it off better.
Okay. And are you happy with this as far as pruning?
Yeah, he's got an open. I'm not sure about. I might want to get rid of that because that's just an old woody thing.
What a difference.
Yeah.
And it's 10:30. Yep.
Woo! That took all of it.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.